Good morning, babies. Hey, give me, hi, give me just a second. Sorry. I'm just checking on the laptop here if the signal is okay. The signal looks okay on my end. Can you hear me okay? You guys know I don't have a microphone. It's just the microphone. I need to chill. I need to settle down. Hi, Chroma Chronicles. Hi, Carrie Bishop. Hi, Poppy Red Mustang. Hi, Kiki Eyes. Hi, Pam Fogel. Sounds good. Thank you, Carrie. Thank you, Chroma Chronicles. Babies, thank you for coming over. I just need to chat. And I honestly don't even, hi, Lillian. I don't know what to say. Hi, Anna. Babies, have any of you seen Michelle After Dark? I know Carrie Bishop has. Reading the affidavit in regards to the arrest where Michael Monkey Vaughn is concerned. If you are aware of good heavens, y'all, I'm sorry. Hi, Slim. Crummy, you can't watch it. Okay, babies. Now that's why when I shared probably a few hours ago the live stream that Michelle After Dark did this morning, and y'all know on our community tab, well, anywhere actually, it's extremely rare for me to tap to type all in caps and have a bunch of red flags, and to ask you or to recommend that you either pray or meditate before watching it, before listening. So I want to say here now, if you have not watched it and you think your heart can't handle emotionally the details contained within about what reportedly was done to Michael Monkey Vaughn, don't watch it. But I do want to share with you guys a video upload that Michelle did when she first became aware. I'm pretty sure that although I do not have Michelle's permission directly, I feel confident that Michelle will not strike me if I share her video without my commentary. The reason I don't want to give commentary over Michelle in this short video is because I cannot express myself better. My feelings, I ramble and roam. My feelings are, I think I can honestly say 100% uh, the same as Michelle, and I don't want to interrupt the flow and the emotion that Michelle is sharing with her initial reaction. We will hear Michelle say twice that she's going to upload this video unedited. Very unusual for her. It is very high classic guy. It is very, very unusual. As a matter of fact, I don't remember Michelle After Dark ever expressing emotion in the way that she has done in this video. She says she's broken, and she expresses her raw, we see a side of Michelle that we have not seen before. I realize that I'm rambling here. It's because of my emotional state. Chroma Chronicles, thank you, darling, for your super chat. I love you dearly, but if it gets bad, I will leave this time of year. It's hard enough for me missing my angel. Chroma Chronicles, I understand, baby. Now, I am obviously being accosted by kitty cats, which makes it very challenging. Also, darlings, as you know, with my hokey way of doing things, I'm going to play Michelle's video on my laptop, so I have to take my phone here and we'll move it over. I'll point it at the screen and we're going to play it uninterrupted. Now, of course, I will stop it right at the beginning just to make sure that you babies can at least hear Michelle. So hang tight with me, please, for just a moment here. We're on the day bed in my office, so I don't have a hard surface. My husband, Bob, is home, and he's in the living room watching something on the TV, and I don't want to risk. Thank you, Shit Shaker, for asking folks to hit the like button. And thank you all for understanding that here I am, unprepared and in an emotional state. So, all right, hang on a second and let me maneuver over here, please. Now, of course, it's not going to look all that good, but I do want you to hear it. All right. Okay. Wait. Pause for just a moment. Get the volume turned up. As you babies can see, it was dark for Michelle. She's walking the dogs. Hi, Angie's Live. I'm going to hit play, please, and then I'm going to hit pause after a few moments to make sure you can hear it, and then we'll actually play it.
Okay. I don't know what time it is. Maybe like 3:30 a.m.
Cash, thank you for becoming a baby doll. Now, darlings, like I said, I know it doesn't look good, but this is how I have to do it. Could you hear it? Kitty, please don't. Mommy's not in a state of mind to deal with you. Please don't. Babies, I'm so sorry. I accidentally hit the wrong button. Am I back? This was probably a bad idea. Hi, Dubs. Oh, my goodness. Babies, I'm sorry. You're seeing into the real me right now. I accidentally hit exit, but okay. Ooh, okay. Okay. Let's try this again. Susan, don't hit the wrong button.
I made the mistake of reading Stacey and Sarah Wanderer's probable cause affidavits that have been released when I should have been going to sleep. And guys, I'm just broken. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say.
All right, darlings, now can you please tell me if you can hear it at all? And do you need for me to actually repeat what Michelle is saying? I don't want to mess it up. As you guys can tell, she's out at night. She said it's 3:30 in the morning for her. She couldn't sleep. Loud and clear. Okay, babies, here we go.
How evil, how utterly senseless and evil those four people were. Stacey Wanderer, Sarah Wanderer, Brandon Shirtley, AJ and Lucian. You are evil people. And there is no way in the world that anyone should be saying that these people aren't guilty. Like factually guilty. Alright. Constitutionally, innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. Yeah, we know it. But factually, these people are evil monsters. Absolute fucking monsters. I'm furious. I'm going to put this video out unedited. Because I'm fucking furious. There's some details in there that, no, we didn't know. We didn't know that the cops were onto him. Like within days. Michael went missing on the 27th of July 2021. And by the 1st of August, the cops were banging on their door. Because a dog, police dog, tracker dog, tracked to their house. 1102 Red Wing Street, Fruitland, Idaho, half a mile away from Michael's house. And then tracked to a tricycle that had been in the Wanderer's garage. So...
Now, babies, I know I said I wasn't going to pause it. The tricycle in the garage. I have never known Michelle to be this way. Michelle, if you see this or hear it, my heart is going across the pond to you. And Michelle, I want to thank you for all the work you do in regards to the missing and victims of crime. You're responsible. You're respectful. You bring content that is so well researched, so professionally presented. And Michelle, we out here are accustomed to your emotional detachment. And that's why my heart Michelle, I think you understand. Let's go on.
The cops have had them on their radar. They've had an address from those people on their radar all that time. And Adrian Lucien, you're just as guilty as everybody else.
Yes.
I think we were all led to believe that Adrian Lucien wasn't there that night. That he might have had knowledge, like after the fact. But no, he was there. He wasn't visiting his child. He was arranging to have a child sold. That was their intention, apparently.
Just to be clear what Michelle just said, in the probable cause affidavit, it says that Adrian was there. And their intention, Stacy, Sarah, et al., their intention was to sell Michael Monkey Vaughn.
They were going to sell Michael. They were going to sell him. But then what did they do? Instead of selling him, I mean, who would buy it? Did they have the contacts for that kind of thing? If so, I want to know what previous crimes they've got up to. I know.
Exactly, Michelle. Babies, I know I said I wasn't going to interrupt it, but I just have to. Not about fair use. Michelle will understand. No, not about fair use. I'm sorry, my notifications are going off. What former experience do these people have in these matters? What have they done in the past? Hi, Spitfire. Let's go on, babies. If I've missed you in chat, I'm sorry. I am extremely emotional right now.
They've got previous, but I mean in relation to the abuse of children. You suddenly decide to abduct a child to sell him. But instead, no. Instead, seemingly they panic, put him in a freaking duffel bag.
All right, babies, if you have not heard this extreme trigger warning, I'm Amy Jean. If babies, protect your emotional and mental well-being first. You are no good to others if you are no good for yourself. This is fixing to get rough. So please, tune out now if you need to. Thank you, Carrie.
Duct tape round his mouth.
They put him in a duffel bag with duct tape round his mouth.
And take him to Cuna. Stick him in the car and take him to Cuna. And leave him there. Leave him there dying or dead.
And they leave him there dying or dead. Kitty, please don't. Please don't. Y'all, I'm battling with a cat. I'm sorry.
Doing like little screams. It's just absolutely horrendous. I'm so sorry, Brandy. Tyler and all your family, I'm so sorry. So sorry.
Hi, KB.
It's just absolutely horrific. Who could do that?
Who could do that?
To a 5-year-old boy. Who could do that? But yeah, they did that. They did that. Look, these people, just plead guilty. Stacey, you lying, disgusting toad.
Just plead guilty. Stacey, you lying, disgusting toad.
Disgusting. Plead guilty.
Hi,
Say where
Rhonda.
you put Michael after you dug him up from the yard. Rhonda's dog kept digging up the yard in the place where 5 cadaver dogs hit and where Stacey Wanderer directed the cops to. The Wanderer's dog was digging up the backyard and pulled out an ear from a children's stuffed toy, which apparently was a dog toy, but Sarah gave to Michael while he was in their house.
She gave Sarah Wondra, allegedly. Now remember, this is all from the probable cause affidavit. So we're beyond speculation now. She gave Monkey a dog toy. And evidently they buried the dog toy with Michael in their backyard.
They took him to their house before sticking him in a duffel bag with duct tape around his mouth. And he dies of suffocation.
Take a deep breath. We're almost done, Hunt. If you need to, take a deep breath, and if you need to tune out, please do. Cash, honey, I don't know. I don't know how Brandy is. I don't know how Tyler, I don't have, y'all know, babies, I don't make contact with families. And what's happening right now with me personally is why I no longer cover the missing on this channel. But we have talked about Michael Monkey Vaughn here, and I felt like I just needed to reach out. Okay, let's go.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus, Lord help us.
Lord help us. You see what I mean? This is not our Michelle. We all know Michelle. I mean, you know what I mean when I say we know her. I've been listening to Michelle for over 4 years. I have never heard Michelle say, Lord help us. Brandy and Tyler, you don't know me. I don't know you. My words will seem empty and meaningless, but I want you to know I am so sorry. And I pray that God above and the judicial system of the state of Idaho brings these people to justice on behalf of Michael Monkey Vaughn. And I pray, God, that although they may not be at this point constitutionally guilty, because in this country you are innocent until you are proven guilty, yet at this point my heart joins with Michelle After Dark in saying, I hope you motherfuckers face the fucking firing squad. You low-life pieces of shit.
These people exist. These people live among us. Ella, come here. Ella. No, still. Ella, 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 Ella.
I think the
These
dogs.
people live among us.
I think Michelle's puppies are feeling her. You know what I mean? If you're connected with animals, you know how they feel us. Hi, Pink Rose. I think her fur babies are feeling Michelle right now.
These people share the air that we breathe.
They share the air we breathe.
These people need a firing squad.
These people need a fucking firing squad.
I'm so mad. I'm so sorry, Brandy Tyler. I'm so sorry. And anybody who is now defending these people, you just, oh, no. Ella, what have you done?
I am in 100% agreement with Michelle on this as well. If you are still defending these people, you need to stay away from me. You need to stay away from my channel. You need to stay out of my chat. You need to stay off of my community tab. You need to stay the entire fuck away from me if you still choose to defend these people. I don't care who you are. I don't care how big your channel is. I don't care what fucking platform you are on. If you still defend these people based upon this probable cause affidavit and the impending arrests and the already arrest of Stacey Wondra, you need to put as much fucking distance between me and thee as you can possibly motherfucking manage.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna put this out unedited.
Hi, Opal. Hi, Claire.
Maybe I'll sleep tonight. Maybe I won't. See you
When-
later. Oh, guys, I'm broken.
Hang on,
I'm
babies.
absolutely broken.
Hang on. Babies, it is really, really cold here. And y'all know I do not smoke in the house. I need a cigarette, and I would like to at least look at your chat a little bit before we say goodbye. And again, thank you for coming over and hanging out with me a little while. I paced the floor. I said to Bob twice, I feel like I need to go live and talk to my peeps and share my feelings, let them express theirs. And then I would pace back and forth again and go, oh no, I can't, no, look at me, look how I am, look how I'm acting. Cash, honey, I don't know how. Cash, thank you for your $49.99 pounds, but honey, I don't know how to get it to Brandy. Crime Creepy, hi. Wendy, babies, if there's anybody in the audience, I should have. I know that this live stream, I don't monetize my live streams. I didn't realize that I thought if I didn't monetize, that super chats and super stickers would be disabled. I didn't know. Babies, please don't send me money. Please don't. But thank you, Cash. And thank you, Chroma Chronicles. Cash, I don't know how to get it to her. So if there's anybody in my audience that can let me know if you have contact with Brandy, Crime Creepy Purple Phoenix has Brandy contact details. Okay. I need to figure out how to. Brandy, you have her Cash App. Carrie. Okay, Carrie, honey, I won't be able to send it until the 21st of December if it comes in, when it comes in. But Cash, when that arrives in December, I will bring whatever appropriate receipt that I can to substantiate to you that was forwarded to Brandy, Neil, and Tyler. And Carrie, honey, please help me remember to do so. I know you have a lot on your plate, Carrie, but you know me, honey. Cash, baby, don't PayPal me. Hi, John McKinney. I know you do, Cash. And thank you, Cash, that you do trust me. Okay, Carrie, thank you, honey. So, we'll get that to Brandy. That's for you, Cash. You rowdy rebel, you. I love you too, you crazy man. Crazy man. Okay. I'm going to see if I can get a jacket on. I don't know how much power we have left, or battery charge, I should say. Wendy, I do too, honey. I love you guys. And believe me, I understand parasocial relationships. I talk to you babies about this often. I understand parasocial. I'm fully aware that other than Carrie Bishop, I don't know a single one of you. But I can feel you and sense you through your comments and your chat. Not just here, but everywhere I see you. John McKinney, you Mr. Potato Head, you. And Crime Creepy, I feel better because I got it out of me. Okay, let's go in here. Hang on. Hi, Roswell. Okay, now there's going to be a little bit of noise. I hope we don't get a copyright strike while my hubby's watching YouTube in the other room. But I really want a cigarette. Spitfire, I must admit, that I have had that thought as well. Y'all know I'm not a religious woman, but I am spiritual. And when I told my husband Bob, after having watched Michelle's live stream this morning, because the names of these children that I have talked about in the years past here on Lip Lock No More, Bob knows these names. He does not retain on purpose all of the little details he may learn along the way. But when I turned to him with tears in my eyes and said the name Michael Monkey Vaughn, I didn't have to remind him that it was Fruitland, Idaho. And at that moment, of course, July 27, 2021 went through my mind. The date of the disappearance of, at that time, 5-year-old Michael Monkey Vaughn from his home in Fruitland, Idaho. Whereas we look back to the early days, Michael was just looking for somebody to play with. If we remember the neighbors and those nearby whose door they went to, that Michael went to, and Spitfire, my next thought was, please, God, only 1 month before Summerman Utah Wells disappeared from her home at 110 Ben Hill Road in the Beach Creek community near Rogersville, Tennessee in Hawkins County at the age of 5. Completely different set of circumstances, completely different case, everything different except 2 children gone. So Spitfire, on a spiritual level, I thought too, maybe. The universe is doing it for Michael. There's no reason that it won't do it for Summer as well. Because heaven's just a mile away. I see the gates of Eden open up for me. An angel called me by my name, sheltered me with feathers, filled me up with faith. And I can't stop, no, I can't stop to thank you for leading me through the dark. You showed me I was special to you. Let's go smoke. Babies, if the live goes down suddenly and inexplicably, it will not be because I hit the wrong button this time. It will be because we ran out of battery power. But I do want to look at your chat just a little bit. Yes, babies, flood that chat. Yeah, Cash, let's go smoke. Flood that chat, please, with blue hearts for Michael Monkey Vaughn. Hi, Lovey. For his mother, Brandy Neal. For his father, Tyler. For his siblings. For justice for Michael Monkey Vaughn. Hi, Coonsful. Thank you for the blue hearts. Babies, it's hard for me to know with this new thing with YouTube and the @ sign, using our handles rather than our usernames, screen names. Yes, Carrie, his family loves him so. Most of you, your handles I recognize, because you've kept them very similar. KB, honey, I think I said hi earlier. You've kept them similar to Spitfire, Mimi Jean. Anyways, you can see I can tell who most of you are. Bishop F2468. I haven't seen you yet, honey, but I see Carrie Bishop welcoming you to the chat. We're glad you're here. Thank you. Yeah, I'll tell you that it really did get to me. Michelle got to me. I mean, please don't think I am minimizing in any way at all the reality of all of this. When I'm talking about Michelle herself. Love you, Kiki Eyes, by the way. Ann Coons, thank you, baby. I should have known that, Carrie. Thank you. It was how Michelle was. She was so different than the Michelle that we're familiar with, accustomed to. Michelle doesn't share her emotions with us. So, Carrie Bishop and I think Rhonda, I think a few others of you were in Michelle's chat this morning. And I mean, we were all, sorry, I'm trembling because it's cold. The emojis alone, we were going from the mad face with the tape over the mouth with the expletives demonstrated in punctuation marks, to broken hearts, to sobbing faces, sharing our emotions with one another. And it helps me to see a good side, a benefit of YouTube and live streaming on it, and interacting with others in chat rooms where we can support one another and share our feelings and help us find some sort of closure if there is any. I did say to Bob this morning, the way I feel now about Michael Monkey Vaughn. And I told Carrie Bishop in an instant message, when they find Summer, y'all might have to put me in the nut house. Oh, Lord. Please let me sit here for a moment, if you will, please. I'm sorry for the wind. I suppose I could mute. Do y'all need me to mute because of the wind? I will. And I really need some nicotine. Okay, hi Brenda. Oh, Spitfire, darling. Cash, the way Michelle was wording it, these monsters walk amongst us. How do we let our children out to play? Y'all, I have a neighbor, not Miss Lillian, not my bestie. I mean, she is my neighbor, but I have another neighbor. She has 2 teenage children that catch the school bus right here in front of my house. She walks to the school bus stop with her teenage children every single day, every morning. Teenagers. How do we take them to the park and let them swing and let them slide, let them go on the helter-skelter, let them go on the merry-go-round, knowing that anywhere, right there, over there, somewhere, is some fucking monster like Stacy and Sarah Wondra and their cohorts. How do we instill in our children how can we make them feel safe but make them aware at the same time? Spitfire, I love you. Not just creator to creator, woman to woman, human being to human being. You're fine. I'm hugging you. You're a fine, fine human being. Okay, y'all, I'm shaking so hard it's starting to. I realize I'm just rambling now. I'm an old woman, what do you expect? I'm thinking of Angel Nicole Overstreet. Angel Nicole Overstreet was only 3 months old. And I know there's nothing new under the sun. Listen, y'all, I'm a student of history, the hard history, not the clean history. What is happening to children now is not new. It is old as mankind itself. In certain cultures, horrendous things that we will not discuss here. but we are so much more aware now because of the internet. And darlings, the internet is a tool, and a tool is only as valuable and effective as the hand that is wielding the tool. Please keep that in mind. Do your best to be your best. Don't compete with anyone but yourself. And by that I mean, you be a better person today than you were yesterday. You be a better person tomorrow than you are today. There is no one in this life that you have anything to prove to except you. And you do that by constantly learning, always growing, and always putting your best foot forward, even in the very worst set of circumstances. And I have full and complete confidence in every single one of you to have the ability and the wherewithal to do so. I know you will. When the day comes that I am no longer on the face of this earth, those of you that will remain will give me all I need to know that even if things are not okay, they're going to be all right. But damn it, in the meantime, protect your children. I just don't know how to tell you to do it. It's a different world than my children grew up in. I was already in my 30s before the internet even came along. I'm an analog woman. Be mindful of your children on the internet. Protect them from predators and those that would harm them. Lure them out. For God's sake, keep them off of roadblocks. All right, let's go in and see if we can find some little something there in there to read. Susan Downing, hello, darling. Pretty sure this phone is going to go. I still haven't got the 15% warning, so we should be okay. Carrie, thank you for being so faithful in dropping links. If you are new to Lip Locked No More, hello and welcome. My name is Susan. Please feel free to call me Susan, call me Lip Locked, or call me you crazy old bat. It's all good. But it is our tradition here. Yes, and protect them from their parents if necessary. Whew. It is the tradition here. I don't like to leave you on a down note. I want to do something. Yeah, crazy old cat lady, according to Cash. To try to lift our spirits at least a little bit. Give us something positive to think about. And in order to do that, yes, Mimi Jean, I'll do that. We're going to read a short piece. Susan, yes, of course. Susan, we have 8 grandchildren and 4 great-grandchildren. We worry constantly. All right, not constantly. That implies every moment of every day. That, constantly aware, consistently aware. Anyway, let's see what we can find here. This book was published by the Reader's Digest in 1946, titled Getting the Most Out of Life. It's an anthology comprised of short stories of biographical and autobiographical nature. This piece is titled, We Teach Our Children to Pray. I'm only going to read the last two paragraphs. The original article was copywritten in 1945 by the Meredith Publishing Company of Des Moines, Iowa, Better Homes and Gardens. This condensed version comes from the Reader's Digest in 1945. Thank you, Carrie. Several publishers, I beg your pardon, let me tell you who it was written by, I'm sorry. This was written by O.K. Armstrong and is condensed from Better Homes and Gardens magazine. Several publishers have brought out helps for family prayers, such as the Upper Room with its daily scripture lesson, comments and prayer, all requiring only a few minutes. The Catholic Church has long provided helps for private devotions. A rabbi assured us that Jewish families could secure similar guiding pamphlets. Thus, prayer becomes our spiritual common denominator. Our young people face a future sure to be hard and trying. Great problems will rest upon their shoulders. Not employment alone, nor liberty, nor opportunity alone will see them through. The character and moral strength that are built by communion with God will be essential for the children's supreme test. Let's move back to the laundry room where there's nothing pretty to look at, but Mimi Jean has asked me to sing Amazing Grace to close today's live stream, so that's what we're going to do. If I can get you set up here without you falling over. I'm putting you on the dryer. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Oh, I was blind, but now I see. 'Twas grace that taught my heart to fear, and it was grace my fears relieved. how precious did that grace appear the hour I first believed, when we've been there 10,000 years, bright shining as the sun. We've no less days to sing God's praise than when we first begun. Oh, babies, as you go on with your day, whether it is on the mean streets of YouTube or in your daily walk, please don't ever forget you have a superpower called kindness. And when you spread that kindness around, it's going to come back to you tenfold when you least expect it, but you need it the very, very most. Also engage your other superpower, discernment, and don't spread that kindness where it is not deserved. Always remembering there are snakes out in that grass. And in the words of Samuel Clemens, aka Mark Twain, from any experience, take from it only the wisdom and stop there. Now, I love every one of you, and get the heck out of my laundry room. I've got things to do. We've no less days to sing God's praise than when we first begun. Get out of my laundry room, you little rascal.